what's up, Marjek79 here. We are back again today with another action figure review. Today we are taking a look at the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku, based off of his appearance from Dragon Ball GT, made by SH Figuarts, Tamashii Nations, Bandai. This was easily the most hyped action figure that I've been looking forward to all year. I was always a fan of the Super Saiyan 4 form. If you've been following my channel for any extended period of time, you know, Dragon Ball, all of Dragon Ball has always been my biggest fandom when it comes to action figures. And to get this figure, the SH Figuarts line, is just such a dream come true for me that I cannot even express how excited I am to get this figure in. This is the Japanese version. Picked it up from a seller who actually had an issue with the figure. Apparently there was a piece of chest missing off of the front portion of the figure. I haven't really noticed it yet, but he sold it to me for $95 US. The US version is going to retail for about $60, so I really wanted to get the Japanese version in early to review for you guys before the year was over. So, you know, went on ahead and dropped the pretty penny for it, but I have no doubt that I'm going to be pretty satisfied with the results of my purchase. So we also brought out the Omega Shenron and the Dragon Stars Super Saiyan 4 Goku for comparison. So let's go ahead and let's get started, man. So get a look at the figure in the box. This looks absolutely amazing. Spot to the side, smiling face, 10 times Kamehameha, Son Goku, Super Saiyan 4, Super Modeling, Super Style Heroic Action, Super Action. Then to this side, spin it to the top, spin it to the bottom. Okay, without further ado, my friends, let's tackle our final SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figure review for the year. All right, peeps, and now we are back, and now we have our Super Saiyan 4 Goku out of the package, and take a look at that. Yes. So excited, man. So let's go ahead and get it out of the way. The chip that you see at the front portion of the chest, that is the main reason that the seller decided to get rid of his and sell it to me. That is definitely not a deal breaker for me. I mean, it sucks that that happened to him, but I mean, I'm fine with it. I have a US version coming as well that I plan on keeping sealed, so I'm fine with it. So this will be my version that I pose on the shelf. We might even take maybe some paint, some peach paint, and just dab that up a little bit just to cover that spot up. We'll see. But so happy to get this figure in. Face sculpt comes out great. Fur on the figure here looks good. I was seeing some people having some issues with how the torso is planted on the abs here. I don't really see an issue with it. He was supposed to have a thick torso. I feel like the Dragon Ball GT models were always a bit thicker than the Dragon Ball Super models of the characters. Pants, his magical pants that he gets from the transformation, comes out good. Just down to the shoes here, comes out good. Normal black shoes, blue socks, all magical. Let's take a look at these face sculpts here. Got a gritting T face, comes out good. Screaming Ki Blast Kamehameha face, looks good. Then we have the stoic classic Dragon Ball Z face there. Instant transmission, or I feel like some people were thinking that that could have been the fusion pose fingers as well, but as most Dragon Ball serious fans will know, that the fusion dance is utilized with one finger, not two fingers. I have the tail here that will obviously plug into the back. Regular Ki Blast hands, Kamehameha hands, the red 10 times Kamehameha effect. Cannot wait to set that up. My most favorite accessory, the Kamehameha hands with the peg that you can plug the Kamehameha into so that it will not fall out of the hands. Very excited for that. So what I want to do first is plug in the tail, and let's plug in the effect pieces to the 10 times Kamehameha. Go ahead and get a look at the back of the figure as well. I really like how the hole in the pants comes out there as well. It's really sweet. Look at the hair going on there. It's really sweet, man. It comes out good. So first thing, just going to take the tail. Let's plug it in like so. It is on peg here. Okay, like so. But like I said, be careful with that because that peg that plugs in there is a bit flimsy. It's on a ball peg, so it comes out good. Look at that. That's pretty sweet, man. Now, with my Kamehameha effect, first I want to plug in the hand peg here, and that's going to make sure you line that up with the circular peg here. It plugs into the accessory there. You have all of the correct pieces that should line up accurately with each specific peg for each individual hole. So let's do that real quick. Okay, and when you finish, this is the end product that you should end up with there. Look at that. That comes out freaking great. And like I said, each individual effect goes in each individual hole. It's not random. It's all like specific. So keep that in mind. You can't just force each one into any random hole you choose. So you don't want to jack up your effect piece here. So because it's epic and definitely what I'm most likely going to be using when I pose this on the shelf. Let's hit his articulation here. So head up, down, tilt, tilt. With the hair piece here, this flap here can go down, go back up. This flap here can go down, go back up. Hair in the back here, each little flap here can go up, down, up, down. Kind of reminds me of the Super Saiyan 3. It's pretty cool. It's on its own ball peg as well. You see that? Change out the hair, just like all of your SH Figuarts should be able to take out the front portion of the hair here, and then the face will pop out. And then you take the face here, plug it straight in. So make sure you get the pegs lined up correctly. Take your hair piece there, and the two pegs, line it up as so. Pretty self-explanatory, as always. Okay, let's do our arm here. Rotate 360 degrees. Push it up. Rotate the bicep. Push the shoulder forward, shoulder backwards. It is on that 3.0 SH Figuarts new articulation here. Whatever some people would like to say, oh, it's 2.0 still, or it's 2.5. The official statement is that it's 3.0, so that's what we're going with here. This is the 3.0 articulation. So elbow joint, all the way up, all the way down, wrist. Rotate 360. That wrist can be tilted upwards, backwards, left, and right. This is a bit loose, but I did get this figure used, so it's kind of obvious. Chest, push it down, push it out, tilt it to the left, tilt to the right, rotate it 360 degrees. The belt is disattached from the pants and the torso, so that is loose. So to give it more articulation. I was seeing a few comments where people were having some issues with these thigh gaps here. I mean, you can push it in just like that and it's fine. So just my opinion. So kick the leg out forward, kick the leg backwards as far as you get. Knee joint all the way back. So usually the issue that I usually have with Dragon Ball Z figures is that the pants usually look ugly when you push out the knee joint. That is no different here. I mean, it's just no way to, with these big baggy bulky pants, to make that look good with the articulation. So it is what it is. You kick the leg out to the side, rotate the thigh to the left and to the right. You can go 360 degrees, but I just don't like doing that. I feel like I'm breaking the figure when I try to push the rotation of the thigh for 360. No knee swivel, no ankle swivel. You can tilt it though, like such, to the left and up and down. Not much though. And then the toe joint, you can push that up as well. It's standard SH Figuarts fare there. We said with the tail, it is on the ball peg as well. You can go up, rotate it 360, and you can also tilt it left and right. So articulation is standard, not the greatest, but good enough to, I'm very confident that you would be able to get them in some awesome looking poses, as you usually can with your SH Figuarts figures. So, okay, before we do poses, let's do a quick comparison with our Dragon Stars and our Omega Shenron here. So, obviously, please understand that I am fully aware that the Dragon Stars figure does not hold a candle to the Figuarts figure at this point, but it makes for a good title and it makes for good entertainment purposes for the video. But I cannot be mad at the Dragon Stars Super Saiyan 4 figure. Is the first one I ever had in my collection, so it served its purpose, and I was happy to keep it on the shelf until this version of the character came in. And obviously, we'll continue to keep the Vegeta and the Gogeta on the shelf until Figuarts makes their versions of the characters as well. But as you can see, it comes out good. I really don't have any gripe with the Dragon Star figures. It served its purpose. Let's just look at it from the back here really quick. I don't quite know what I'm going to do with this figure yet, if I'm going to sell it or if I'm just going to keep it in the collection for nostalgia purposes. I mean, even from the back, it still looks good. I think the Dragon Stars, their biggest issue is just those face sculpts, man. It's just, they always just look so bad on some of these figures. So, especially when you compare them to the majesty of the Figuarts. So, I mean, it's just not even close. The other comparison that I wanted to do is the Omega Shenron here. I will post a review of this figure. I don't remember quite which company made this figure, but like I said, I will link a review of this Omega Shenron in the link in the description, so you can check that out if you want to try to track that down. Obviously, Figuarts has not made any other character from Dragon Ball GT other than this Goku, but I have no doubt that once they make the Vegeta and the Gogeta, this would be the most obvious next villain to create, because it's the final villain in the series. So probably we'll get an Omega Shenron and a baby Vegeta if the Super Saiyan 4s continue to sell well. I guess we shall see. So let's go ahead, let's start to put him in some poses here. Okay, first pose, but usually a pretty simple one for Goku, just the instant transmission pose. Instant transmission hand. Pretty self-explanatory. Once again, this is not a fusion hand, guys. This is the instant transmission. The fusion uses one finger, instant transmission uses two, so keep that in mind. Yet another classic Goku pose, just his standard Kung Fu pose gone in here, utilizing the Kung Fu hands. Comes out great. I have no quarrel with this pose at all whatsoever. We got this epic pose going on here. Look at that. Tell you what, if this didn't come with this effect piece right here, I would definitely pose him just like this. I'm loving that. Tag picture. Now, the winner, that is definitely how he is going to get posed on the shelf. There's no denying the power of the 10 times Kamehameha. It just looks too freaking epic. Look at that. You know, and I opted to go for the side eye instead of just the screaming face. I don't know, something about that side eye just looks a little bit more intimidating for me, so I like that one. It's my favorite. I think for sure it's definitely a tie between this and Cooler for my favorite Figuarts figure for the year. Definitely ended it with a bang. Got a lot of epic Dragon Ball figures in for 2021, man. Hopefully 2022 is just as great for the Dragon Ball figure game. Let's go ahead, let's move everything to the museum. We will retire our Dragon Stars figure, and then we will close out here, man. And we are back, and now we have our Super Saiyan 4 SH Figuarts Goku onto the shelf, man. Look at that. Such a hell of an upgrade. Holy crap, dude. Look at that. I can't decide between the Goku and the Cooler, man. They're such good figures. To be able to get him in a little bit earlier to review before the year came to an end for you guys, definitely makes me happy, man. Get a quick updated look at the shelf. This is the finished product of the Dragon Ball shelf before the year ends, man. So very happy with that. You gotta love it. Definitely hoping to see version of Vegeta and Gogeta and Omega Shenron and Baby Vegeta for the GT line of SH Figuarts. Gotta have them, man. As always, I hate ending Dragon Ball videos, man, because I can talk about this stuff all day. So if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that notification bell icon. We virtually review all of the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figures. I think it was only a couple I haven't done yet. I know we're still going to get that Namekian and Bulma. I'm still thinking about the launch. We'll see. You can follow me at youtube.com/marjx79. Also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure you give me a follow there, man. I might upload a little bit of Dragon Ball content sometime later on this week before the year ends as well. So stay tuned, man. And as always, I love you guys. Thanks for the support. And I will see you on the next one. Catch you guys later.